G'day everyone, Mike SME here. We are fitting the new Turbosmart TS1-750 turbo kit into this brand new 2024 GR86. This is a manual, so we're going to keep the boost pretty low for the moment. He will upgrade gearboxes in the future. We're here at PVS and we'll be doing all kinds of things. Fuel rails, injectors, flex fuel kit, the clutch, all kinds. So we're going to run you through basically a full install on this whole kit. So this is the first kit we're going to fit, production-wise. It's a lucky customer. We'll be getting this one and we'll see how we go. Rightio, we've got Tyler at PVS Performance Tuning here. We're going to basically dissect this car. So pulling off the bumper, intakes, everything we need to pull off this car to then put in our turbo kits. We'll just basically talk our way through it, muck around.
I'll be his apprentice for the night.
That's right, that's it. So we'll have some fun.
Yeah.
Get all the nuts and bolts, clips, everything out the way. And we'll sort of give you a general idea on how to do this. We'll hopefully let the expert do the job.
Well, you design it, so I'll just do as I'm told. No, we've fitted a bunch of these, so.
Yep.
And then we'll do, I think we're going to walk through the flex kit stuff. I'm not sure if we're going to, I'll have all that ready for you before we hit the dyno, obviously, but I'll tell you what I've basically done there. Yep. You can take some photos of it. Well, that'll be tomorrow.
That's tomorrow's job, but today we'll get stuck into getting this thing out.
Sounds good, mate. All right, let's get stuck in.
Let's go. We'll be fitting the new SME oil cooler kit as well. This guy does want to do a lot of track laps, so we'll give him every opportunity to stay out there and do all the sessions for the night. Intake out, bar come off pretty quickly, pretty easily, so they're really easy to work on these cars. A lot of room until the turbo kit goes in, then there's not a lot of room. So we do have to remove a couple of the clips from the radiator so we don't melt the plugs with the dump pipe of the turbo. We just basically pull it down, zip tighten underneath. This way you won't have any problems on the racetrack where things are melting.
And a bit of heat, put a little bit of heat management down there as well.
Yeah, we'll put a bit of insulation cable tie that on. So one thing we do use with this kit, the TS1-750, is the big K&N. This is a big filter, so there's no restriction there at all when you're shooting over the 400, which not a lot of people will, but we're just going to supply it with every kit. And just knowing that you've got the best there. Yeah,
look, I'm just unstitching all the wiring for the fans and for the O2 sensors. With the Gen 1s, we didn't have to worry too much about any of the fan wiring or the O2 sensor wiring. Or there was a couple of fan wires we had to just sort of tuck under, but all the O2 sensors were all kind of off to the side. But this engine, the way they've put a few more brackets on, so when it's normally aspirated, it is probably a little bit nicer, and it's a little bit, it's in like a plastic tray, which makes it, for longevity, I think it'd be better. But it gets in our way when the dump pipe, that's where the dump pipe runs off the back of the turbo. So we've got to take that bracket off in doing, the plastic bracket. In doing so, it's all just a bit of a mess in there. And also I like to then heat wrap the O2 sensor wiring and stuff like that for obvious reasons, just to get it all nice and out of the way, because it is a little bit tighter. Main reason is the fans have got a bigger motor on them, basically. So it gives you, they're probably taking about 20 mil in their engine. Doesn't sound like much, but that's sort of all that room we had before. It's been shortened a bit, so hence why Mike's had to rejig the kit a little bit to make it all fit. Yeah, so I'm just, it's fiddly, but it needs to be done just to make it all reliable. All right,
we have the big gun. This is the Big Daddy. 750 horsepower, really, you don't need any bigger than this. Well, some may want it, some may want to shoot for over 500 kilowatt.
Big is better, right?
400, yeah, big is better. You know, just got to know how to work it.
That's right. Just got to make it fit.
So this big baby, really, this is all you need. 5862. This is going to go over 400 kilowatt if you need it. I don't think anyone really needs that, but you know, some guys just want to go bigger, like 500.
Yeah.
You can go to a bigger turbo. Same frame, you can go up to a 64, 66, which is a 900, maybe 950 horsepower turbo from Turbosmart. Same frame, it'll bolt straight onto this kit.
It's got a massive wastegate too.
Yeah. It's
a good size.
That wheel's huge. So.
And the wastegate's it's got a good flap on it.
Yes.
It'll dump it, if you're boosting it up, it'll dump it really well. Control it really well.
The design of this is just so nice.
It's really nice, isn't it?
Absolutely beautiful.
They're cracking.
Yeah. And they sound.
Yeah, they
unbelievable.
Do, yeah.
Oh, I freaking love it. Absolutely love it.
They do whistle.
That should be fitting somewhere around about there. Later. I really want to see this. I've been losing sleep.
It's pretty cool stuff.
Dreaming about this, mate. Unbelievable.
It's very cool.
This is real thermo. So
you do the honours.
This guy's in Brookvale in Sydney, and if you want the best heat wrap that I've ever seen in the world.
Pretty sure it's Inconel, just awesome with heat. And it might even have
see it.
Oh yeah, that's sexy. Yeah.
Oh mate, holy moly.
That is pipe porn right there.
This is insane.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
Best thing about this, if you ever have an oil leak, and it does just dribble oil everywhere, if you have an engine failure or whatever,
yeah,
it won't blow up. So you've had plenty of cars at World Time Attack that have had oil downs and
heat wrap's bad for that.
Yeah, and you can't put it out right.
No.
Where this just runs straight off it. It'll smoke, but it won't burst into flames, which is on a race car is just priceless, really.
Yeah.
That's just so good.
They want it for engineering, the heat wrap and all that, but it's in racing, whenever you're, from a racing point of view, from my point of view, you never really want to wrap headers with heat wrap, generally speaking.
Look at that.
This is the go. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Mate.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the dump, and they've got the rear housing, the turbo as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mate. Just.
Oh,
this is the real deal, isn't it?
That's cool, man. And just the way it fits all around the sensors.
Oh.
They actually fuse it on. When you see them do it, you can see it up close. They're actually welding little bits together. It's really, really cool. And it's actually padded, so it's got an insulator inside underneath that. The outer sheath. There's actually it's insulated in there as well to keep the. That's really what keeps the heat down as well. It's really, really cool.
What?
And it's for a better flow. More heat in the pipe, better flow. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, so you got to swap the housings over.
Mate.
Ah.
This guy,
he's amazing.
Jay, his name is.
Cool.
Is insane. Awesome. That is so good.
I was worried it might get in the way if you had to work on it and stuff.
Have a look at that.
That's really cool.
I've never seen anything like that.
Very cool.
We're going to offer this, yes. So we will offer the real thermo heat protection upgrade. Basically, if you're going to engineer your car, basically in all states of Australia, the engineer will love you if you have this on your car. So, I mean, take a look at this. This is what you would basically get from us as a package. I don't know what the price would be just yet. I've got to talk to Jay, but I don't even care what the cost is. This is just so good. And far superior than just a heat wrap or a ceramic coating does very little. This will do a lot. I can't wait. So basically this standard car is brand new. Obviously there's not even any dust on it. That's how clean and brand new it is. All this will come out. So these are the factory headers, factory sump, overpipe, front pipe, cat back. This car's getting the works. Basically a whole catalogue with the oil cooler kit. So we'll basically start taking off everything from the headers first, all the exhaust, sump, drain the oil, and start fitting our parts. Basically the sump, high capacity, and it's track ready, so you can get straight to the track. Where this sump here, you'll have a lot of issues on the track with oil starvation, things like that. Doing the turbo kit with our SME high volume sump kills two birds with one stone, get you on the track and with peace of mind. Always use a bit of WD-40 Rostoff just to get it on that thread, otherwise you will snap bolts, always.
Quite often they break anyway, those things.
Even on a brand new car, it's still being a bit of a bugger.
They gall up on the way out.
Yeah, so
thread, you just got to kind of crack them and then
work them out nice and easy. If you just keep trying to undo it, even a brand new car, it will sometimes do this. So slow and steady wins the race with these for sure.
Simple as everyone thinks.
These gaskets are pretty good.
Yeah, they're right.
But
we got heaps of new ones, so genuine ones.
We supply them with the kits with the genuine Subaru crushed gaskets off the WRX. So the ones we supply are built for boost. Unlike these that aren't too bad, but one's just a bit better for the boost. So the stock oil is a 020.
I think it's a 020.
020. That's just so thin, isn't it?
Oh, look, get away with them. I don't know if you're going up and down the road at 60, but it's more the heat that breaks it down.
Yep.
So over 100 degrees, general rule of thumb, it drops 10 points of viscosity every 10 degrees over 100.
Right.
So at 120, she's now a 0-0.
So it's fine for the street, but you wouldn't track.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people use it and swear by it.
Track a 0-20, yeah?
They do, but I
wouldn't.
I wouldn't risk it. But
no, I wouldn't know. So we will be replacing the stock sump with the high capacity aluminium SME sump. We'll get you on the track with confidence. So high capacity and some baffle plates on the inside. It does definitely help with oil starvation.
Oh mate, this is space shuttle silicon, man.
All right.
I don't know what it does, but I don't know.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Holds the earth together.
And
so
basically
strong.
all that silicon there, the excess is the one that goes up in the pickup, yeah? Is that all in the cases,
look,
like on the...
I can't confirm or deny, but some of it's black, which could be, or some of it's like grey, could be timing cover.
Yep.
I think they may have over silicon the timing cover. I think, and the worst part is with this sump design, with this cradle design, they've put a step. See how there's a step from, the old kit used to, sorry, the 2 litres are flat. So what it means is the sump, when you put your silicon on, it squishes out that skinny little, that excess bead becomes a problem.
Yep.
If it was flat, you don't have to use as much silicon.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just a bit of a design flaw, I think. He hasn't tracked it yet.
No, I think the car's only done less than 1,000 maybe.
Oh, there's still a fair bit in there.
Is there?
Hasn't even been tracked. So the more you track it, I find, or the more you're revving it, obviously there's more velocity and oil getting splashed around the timing cover, and it does dislodge a fair bit more stuff, and almost, you know, it's like a cyclone in that sump when the engine's running. So yeah, we found them, that's average. I wouldn't say it's unreal, but I've seen worse. Yeah, the problem is the pickup. It's not like the old 2 litre. They've changed a bunch of stuff, not necessarily for the better, but the old pickup you could unbolt from this cradle here. It was quite simple. The new one, the pickup goes behind the timing cover, so there's a bolt behind the timing cover that you can't get from in here, 10 mil, and that's what holds it in there, the pickup in there. So to do that pickup, if they did revise it, you'd have to take the whole front of the engine off timing cover and everything.
Oh, there's heaps.
That is just so much, and that's why they've obviously, through the pickup, look in here how much excess silicon we've just peeled off the insides. So while Tyler's just getting rid of that silicon off there, I'm just going to get these ready. So we'll supply 11 of the M6 cap head socket screws with washers. So I'll just get all them ready. So when Tyler's finished that, and we clean that up and get the sump put straight on. And we supply the longer socket head screws. So the factory bolts are only about 12 mil long. These are 20. So because of our flange on the aluminium sump 6 mil thick, so we need a longer screw to go in there and secure the sump. Okay, so what we're going to do, we've got the new rear housing from Turbosmart from Jay at Real Thermo, who's done this awesome job of applying this thermal protection. We'll put this housing on this turbo, clock that around exactly the same as this, and then we can fit this once the headers go in. Time to fit these puppies on. It just looks so good. Perfect. Yeah. How nice does that look? I just want to do that coating on everything from now on.
That is good.
Perfect clearance everywhere, look at that. That's spot on. That is absolutely beautiful. This has got more clearance than other turbo kits I do, even though the turbo's bigger and whatever. So another little thing you need to do when fitting the turbo kit, any of our turbo kits really, is to just need to bend this dipstick back a little bit for the top pipe to come across. So hold the bottom, make sure you hold the bottom, because if you don't, it will pop out and cause dramas. So hold the bottom and just kink that. Don't need a lot of pressure, just a little bit, about in line with that to the side. So then that still works, no problem. But that will clear the pipe later on. So we'll just fit this V-bend, get the V-bend on the inside. I mount to the inside, gives you more clearance off the radiator support. And that fits perfectly like that. And our bracket, our support bracket to the turbo. Just incredible, absolutely incredible. When installing the SME oil cooler kit, you do need to remove the bracket from the airbox, this bracket here. If you do not remove that, it will chafe against the edge of the oil cooler line, and obviously you don't want oil spraying anywhere through your engine bay. 12mm bolt, simply just unbolt that, and you do not need that any further.
Yeah, so this is the cold side of the intercooler piping, so then your intake obviously goes up here, but it's all silicon, so hence why bumper fitment's a bit better, doesn't upset your headlight washers too much. You got to jig a couple of things around here, you got to sort of move a few little things which you didn't have to on the 2 litre. Also, there's a little bit behind the headlight, you'll see it when you get in there if you're fitting one, but you've got to cut it off because it does impede the silicon a little bit.
Just have a little fit of that. I might actually go from the bottom up.
You might be right.
I'll pass it up. That is perfect. We are going to delete the factory, basically, oil cooler. Remove this, remove basically the stock unit, and the lines going down. There's 10mm bolts down here. We'll remove all that. Essentially then we will just take this line and push it straight back onto the bottom, which basically just deletes the whole thing, so then we can put our aftermarket 15-row big oil cooler core on, so it's ready for the track. Tyler's gone ahead and undone the 10mm nuts off here, the heads. We've got the 2 lines, and we will basically take this clamp off the inside, and that will come off there, and this line will come off here. That will basically go straight back onto there to delete the whole standard oil cooler. The new oil cooler basically bolts straight to the top, and we'll show you how to do that. On the FA24, you'll need a 24mm hex deep socket to remove this long bolt, factory bolt. So. Okay, so Tyler has removed this and basically plumbed that line straight back in to delete this factory oil cooler. We do not need this any further.